and love, family. My name is Crystal. I am the creator of the Black Economic Exchange Group. Those that don't know what the Black Economic Exchange Group, we're about focusing on Black businesses locally and online, and also community activity that's in our community. Today, I am talking to community activist and president of the Bagley Community Council. Christopher, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I am absolutely wonderful.
Okay, can you give
Happy to
me a
be here.
Oh, wonderful. Could you give me a brief history about the Bagley Community Council?
Well, Bagley Community Council, we're a community organization located in the northwest part of Detroit. Our boundaries go from north of 6 Mile to south of Outer Drive, and it's west of Livernois and east of Wyoming. We are one of the oldest community organizations in the city, and we have the largest tax base in the city of Detroit.
Oh, wonderful. I have noticed that you have started getting a lot of business. Now, I'm from the old school. When I was growing up, it used to be a community. I know the barbershop is still there, but it used to be a restaurant. Chef Henry's, who was a retired police chief, or I mean not police chief, I'm sorry, a police officer that started his own restaurant business, and that was back in
Yes.
the 80s. And then it kind of pivoted a little bit, and now it's back up. Can you tell me about the different businesses that are located in your district?
Between 6 Mile and 8 Mile, we have one of the largest areas of concentration of Black owners. 90% of the businesses in that area are actually Black owned. We are going through such a revitalization. Businesses are really fighting to get property to even be here. The 6 Mile corridor, we have McNichols corridor, we have so many new businesses there. So it's exciting to see. We were once the avenue of fashion, and it's coming back.
Yeah, both of the communities are wonderful. What type of businesses are located in your district?
Well, we have, you name it, we've got it. We've got restaurants, we've got coffee shops, we got clothing stores, both male and female clothing stores. We have shoe stores. It's just so many to name. We've got a tennis sports store. We have a printing shop. We got a couple of printing shops along that area. So we have so many. We have even automotive shops in our area. So pretty much everything that you need is there. Grocery stores, gas stations. This really, people in this community don't have to go far to find the things that they need.
If I'm a business owner looking to begin your community, how would I go about getting in your district? What would you offer a black business owner for that district?
Yeah, in this area, I think because it's such a revitalization going on, we have, well, it's one area that we have a lot of police presence now. Even have Detroit police officers that are walking the streets in this neighborhood. We have Wayne County sheriffs that are here. We have U of D police that are patrolling the area. So we have a good sense of security in this area now. We also have, places where people can go. You can park. You can find parking. It used to be a time where you couldn't find parking. So as a business owner, and in a community that's bordering a lot of great communities, it would be to me a benefit because you got Fitzgerald neighborhoods, you got Sherwood Forest, you got U of D, you got Garden Homes, Palmer Woods. All of these communities are right here, and these are communities that are doing well. People are spending money, so for me as a business owner, I would want to have something where I know people could come and shop safely.
Yeah, I noticed the parking lots are more friendlier. I know they were doing the construction. The only thing I have against is them bike lanes, but the parking is there, and I love that. I love the atmosphere. I love my Detroit sip. Shout out to the owner. I love her to death.
Yes.
Yeah, so I do love the community. But during the COVID, how did you guys pivot, and were there any type of benefits or assistance to help those black business owners during the pandemic?
Even with the government, the pandemic money that was available to owners. So it was a struggle for a lot of business owners, but even the city stepped up and offer programs to assist um, financially with certain things. There were a lot of grants that were available to a lot of the business owners. So those are things that were available to the people of this community.
Did you lose any businesses during the pandemic in your area?
Unfortunately, we did.
Mm,
I was really disappointed to see a couple of the businesses that had just recently opened,
mhm.
and because of the pandemic, they weren't able to stay open. Part of it was because of foot traffic, no more foot traffic was coming through, but then the other part was employees. A lot of businesses, even the ones that are open now, are struggling to find people to work,
Yeah.
but there are a lot of incentives that are going on. And I'm really excited about some of the things that's um, being put in place. Even one of the business, Detroit Pizza Bar is one that's going to be opening. And her business model is just so awesome, as opposed to making people employees, all the employees are actually part owners. She
Oh.
gives profit sharing for every person that works for her. So, and the concept is, hey, if I'm a business owner as opposed to employee, then I'll take more pride in the work that I do because I don't have to tell the person that I work here. I'm part owner.
Investing in and getting people to invest in your business and makes them more motivated to want to be there and be there on time at that and work there. My daughter has stock in Disney. When we went to Disney when she was a little girl, she was like, "You work for me. You got to take care of me." That that
Exactly.
was her thing, and it made her proud that she got stock. And to this day, she still got additional. She bought some stock as she got older, but that made her proud and have knowledge in the power of the community and empowering your community. So
Absolutely.
definitely. Now I know they have staffing issues. Are there any type of resources or any type of campaigns they may be having to try to hire within the community? Maybe.
I'm not sure. I did speak with a gentleman just recently, and their organization they want to come in and help the businesses find employees to work for them. But most of the business are actually putting up signs. They're inquiring with people. I've been in and I've been talking to people in the community, and I've been kind of shifting people in that direction. So I'm really excited because, like I said, the business owners are very receptive, and to even be willing to work with us in the community as a community organization is awesome. We have State Farm. State Farm has been such a wonderful partner. Our last person that owned the State Farm agency, she was wonderful. The new lady that's there, absolutely wonderful. Crystal Rice. She's not Crystal Rice. You're Crystal Rice, but
That's what I say. Nice
her
name.
name her name is Crystal as well, and she is showing people other products. Because when we think of insurance, we think of auto and home, but they have other products. And they did a life insurance seminar for us just recently, and they're going to be doing other things. So I like that they're providing the community with things and let them know, hey, we also are hiring. She told folks we're hiring. If you're interested in doing this, speak to me and I'll tell you what you need to do to get there. So they're willing to train and assist people. Whereas, it used to be you got to have experience to come and do certain things. You know, I like those incentives that, hey, we'll train you, we'll get you where you need to be.
Yeah. So I did hear that you said that it was going to be some new openings of a business. Now, when is the Detroit Pizza Bar going to open?
I just spoke with her last week, and their plan is to open during the first week of November, if possible. There's still a lot of hurdles to get through. Like with Detroit Sip, she had a few hurdles that she had to jump through to
Yeah.
get open and everything. So, but if everything goes well, then they should be open like around the first week of November.
We have a lot of like for Detroit Sip, she's a lawyer, and then
Right.
I think about Chef Henry, who was he retired and he was a police officer. Do you often find many of the owners in your district are like from the service industry, such as police officer, lawyer, or doctor, or anything like that?
Oh yeah, just like we were talking about the pizza bar.
Uh-huh.
She has a tax background.
Oh, okay.
She's been in accounting. So it's a lot of the owners have other areas, but they have a passion to
Hmm.
do certain things. And that's what I like about that. You know, like you said with Chef Henry, I wish he was still here. I wish he was still
Mhm.
there with the restaurant. But I'm happy the ones that we do have coming in. I'm still meeting new people. I'm like I said, this is an exciting time for me, because to see this neighborhood stay and continue to grow. I had opportunity to leave, but I was so committed to the Bagley area. This is my third home in the Bagley area. I could have went to one of the other communities. What I paid for my house now, I could have been somewhere else, but I love the Bagley community.
Yeah, I love the district. It's really forthcoming and friendly, and you can just walk. It reminds me of the Black Wall Street growing up. And
Absolutely.
I came from the Finkel area, so we used to
Me
have.
too.
Yeah, we you remember we used to have a lot of black business up and down Finkel and Grand
Absolutely.
River, and it gives me that feel like I got to, like, now that Detroit Sip is open, I'll be back there. And if guys don't visit Detroit Sip, there you can have coffee, and then you can network, you can get on the Wi-Fi. I mean, it's just the same as Starbucks, but it's black owned, so why not do black owned?
Absolutely.
It makes sense.
Absolutely.
You don't have to.
You know,
We don't want people to basically get insulted somewhere else and decide that black businesses are the go-to. We should all Black businesses should be a way of life. And
absolutely.
I have that
Absolutely.
feel in that district, that is area, and I'm excited about this pizza bar. I'm gonna have to bring my daughter. We love to come out.
Oh yeah, and it's the concept. Her concept is high end. We don't have high end restaurants in Black communities anymore,
No.
and she wants to bring that back. She wants to train people to do that, and I think we should be able to. And once people see that, hey, we can have this in the Black community, then it'll be easier for other business to come, because the problem is the lenders. If I go and tell you this is what I want to do, and then I tell you I want to put in this area, now you don't want to give me any money to help.
Hmm.
But when they see that it can be done, it'll make it easier for others to be able to put different types of businesses that normally you wouldn't see in the communities like this.
I saw a place next to Detroit Sip. I think it was called Home something. What's the name
Yeah,
of?
home base.
Okay, what's that organization about?
And what they do, they provide, you can go in and have meetings there. They have a lot of resources. In fact, the mayor has a lot of his meetings when he's over in this area. That's where he goes to have his meeting. um, when they were deciding on how the McNichols corridor was going to look, the community was invited there to hear his proposals and the city's proposal and what they want to do, and be able to vote on what it is that they wanted to see. So they're very friendly towards people that want to have meetings and different types of functions there.
I was curious about it, and to see what that was about, and I thought it was probably to help the businesses in that area. So it's like an
Yeah.
incubator or like a hub where people can
Yes,
meet and have meetings and stuff like that. Okay, that's
absolutely,
really really cool. So they can do that within walking distance. Now,
absolutely.
how's the housing in your district?
Oh, the housings are wonderful. There's a shortage, I should say, because so many people are trying to get homes in this area. So when they go up, generally they sell quickly. In fact, when this one that I'm in now went up, I had to bid on it like within the first week
Wow.
because the houses were going. Um, and so it's really good. I have a home in the area that I'm getting ready to put up for sale. I've already had several offers and I haven't even put it up for sale yet. So people are really moving into this community. There's been a mix of races in the community, which is really great. It was at one time this was a all Jewish community,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was a flight of the Jews away from the community. Then a lot of blacks moved in. Now there's a mixture. A lot of even Caucasians are moving into the area. So I love it. I see people walking their dogs now more in the community. I see people riding the community. It is so awesome, to walk outside and see 50 bikers riding through the neighborhood, on their regular bicycles. You can't do that through every neighborhood.
You're right. You're right. Can you tell me any upcoming events that you may be having, and also how can people reach you?
Our next event that we're having is actually going to be Sunday, Halloween. We want to keep our children safe and keep them, from harm. So we're actually putting on a trunk and treat, which is going to be done right next to Bagley Elementary School on Sunday from 5 to 7. There'll be people there that'll decorate the cars. There's some businesses coming out that'll have their cars decorated, and the children can actually come by to get the candy and go. And we're actually put in some safety protocols, because of COVID. But we're going to make it safe. We're going to be able to do it where the kids can do something. Last couple of years has been really bad for that.
Yeah.
So now, give them, we're giving them something. We're giving the community something, so they can feel like, hey, my community's doing something. The kids in the community can actually go and participate, and we're even allowing people from outside the community to come. So that's our next. And now, as far as with the Bagley, we have a website, which is bagleycommunitycouncil.org. So if they want to reach us, they can go there and they can send a message. If you want to reach me personally, I have no problem with giving out my number to reach me. Again, my name is Christopher Johnson. My phone number is area code 313-806-5096, and I will respond within 24 hours to your call if I don't answer, and I'll make sure whatever it is that you need to find out information, I will get that to you.
I definitely appreciate you coming on to the show. And this is another edition of the Black Economic Exchange Group. I want you to tune in next time, guys. Thank you. Have a good one.